Libra, good morning, welcome to your reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emma's Tarot. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising reading, okay? It's a general reading. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Okay, so let's get straight into this. What's going on for the sign of Libra? And your spirits guides. What messages do you have for the sign of Libra for February? What's going on with the sign of Libra? What's going on for the sign of Libra? Strength card, Leo energy, Magician. Ooh, you're turning things in your favour, Libra. Okay, I'm kind of getting there's this kind of split loyalties between you and somebody. Okay, because you were putting a lot of energy into this situation, this relationship, but there was a lot of conflict. It kind of felt like you were doing all the work. There was a lot of pent-up thoughts. I'm kind of getting that communication in the past was a bit scattered. Kind of getting that you were playing up to somebody, like acting a bit out of character here, and trying to gain somebody's favour here, but it didn't work. So now what's happening is I'm kind of getting you're coming more into character. You're showing your true self here. Okay. And I'm kind of getting you've taken somebody by surprise, all right? Because what I'm getting is that, in the past here, you were kind of trying to kind of handle too much at once. You could well have been dealing with somebody, perhaps a Leo. You could well have been perhaps dealing with somebody who was already in a commitment other ways. There was a lot of conflict between you two. You had differences of opinion here, and there was a parting of the ways, because what I'm getting here now is there's been a kind of complete turnaround in the energy, because you've got the Hangman, the Fool card, and the Empress here. So there's a big change in energy. All right, now you could well be in a situation, or they could be in a situation where you're kind of nurturing, perhaps looking after a parent. They could be looking after a parent, all right, or there could be somebody not very well here, all right, but there's something here delaying you two getting together. Okay, but what I'm getting here is you are being called to make a decision with this Hangman, and you're coming into this energy where you're saying, okay, I'm going to take the consequences of my action, and I'm just going to do it. Okay, bit like the famous company, don't think about it, just do it. All right, there is that kind of energy here. All right, because for a lot of you, there's new love in the air. Okay, you're certainly in the energy of breaking free from the past. All right, so whatever your situation, Libra, whether you're married, working with somebody, living with somebody, okay, I'm kind of getting you're building up the courage and strength. You've been trying to manifest changes. You've been trying to manifest reciprocity in the past, but it's not worked. Okay, and now you're kind of making a resolute decision here. I'm getting here that you've had enough of a certain situation. You are breaking free. Okay, and I'm kind of getting, Libra, you're going to be the catalyst of it. But there is a lot of communication, a lot of fast moving energy going forward. Okay, you got the Devil here, so you could be dealing with somebody who is obsessive. Okay, or they could be obsessive. But what I get with Devil in this deck is somebody who's not being true to themselves. They're kind of wearing a mask. Okay, somebody is trying to manipulate the situation in their favour. Now, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, but it is kind of with this Devil, be very wary of the red flags. Be wary of getting yourself into a situation where you might find it extremely difficult. Now, I'm kind of getting there is a lot of coercion here. Okay, a lot of communication. Somebody's trying to coerce you into something, perhaps against your better judgment. Okay, but I'm getting at the moment, somebody, you're resisting this temptation. All right. This is, you're coming into the energy of, this is not a time for just jumping in and I'll take the consequences later. What I'm getting is you're really thinking about what you're doing. You are prepared to take the consequences of your actions, but you can't want some kind of a surety before you do that. I'm kind of getting here a lot of coercion. Now, you could be dealing with somebody with an addiction, okay, perhaps drink, drugs, whatever, but there's one of you is dealing with somebody with an addiction. You kind of want to break free from that. You know, it's you're kind of in this energy of, you're not going to be dragged down into their world, okay. That's just one of you, that's not all of you, but with this devil energy, you know, there's somebody here who wants to connect with you, okay, and you are resisting. All right, now whether this is the X or not, all right, it would depend on your situation. As I say, this is it's a very challenging time, and whatever your situation, there is somebody new there, okay, and I'm kind of getting you're about to make a very bold move despite the challenges. Okay, you are very determined. With this Ace of Swords here, this is very much your energy, speaking your truth. But it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. I'm kind of getting despite a part in other ways, and despite the conflict, you want to come clean. Okay, karma influences you a lot. Okay, now whether you fear consequences or not, you know, whatever you believe in karma, to me karma is you make a decision and there's consequences, both good and bad, but you're coming into the energy here of, yeah, you know, I'm okay to accept the consequences. Perhaps somebody has been trying to lay a bit of guilt on you, okay, but you're being very resolute on getting here, Libra, despite the temptation. All right. You know you face a few challenges. You know perhaps you've got to work your way through the conflict, but you're kind of certain that when you come out of this, you're going to come out of it clean. Okay. Because what I'm getting is here a new beginning, a very new creative project here for you in work, for some of you. Okay. And you are certainly leaving the past behind. All right. What I'm getting is truthful conversations between you and somebody in certain cases here, talking about money, property, okay, making plans, being meticulous to detail, okay, and perhaps even travel. But there is a certain change in atmosphere here. There's a change in environment for you on the cards, whether you take that chance and let go of the past, or let go of your present situation, let go of hitherto lifestyles. There's big changes here. I mean, this devil in the near future it's not doom and gloom. It's all it's saying is really be cautious. You know, don't be coerced into something against your better judgment. I mean, what I'm seeing here is a certain kind of loss for you, an emotional loss, or a loss of, you know, a past life kind of thing. But for some of you, there is an emotional loss here, but you're kind of going to turn that loss into a victory. Your energy is the Lovers, yeah, Queen of Cups. All right, so despite your situation, you're kind of being more open. All right, I'm getting that some of you have met somebody and it's, you know, the chemistry's right and you feel there is a lot of potential in this. All right, there is certainly emotions growing. All right, I'm kind of getting that you, with this Four of Wands here, good news coming in, and there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Okay, and there's going to be, for a lot of you, relocation. Now, whether this is in work or whether this is in, you know, a personal situation, I'm picking up relocation, I'm picking up travel here for some of you. All right, in the outside energies, it's Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the World card. So bringing conclusions to the past. All right, I'm kind of getting you're taking a break of some kind. Okay, you're giving a new opportunity, a serious thought here, slowing things down to your pace. Like I say, you're resisting somebody's advances here. You're trying to bring conclusions of the past. With the World card there's a chance to travel for some of you. All right, so if you are dealing with a relationship that's distant, okay, I'm kind of working your way through that, even taking a break and talking to somebody in privacy about the way forward. But what I can see is here cooperation between you and somebody, working together. There is the Ten of Cups energy, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. I'm definitely getting up travel for a lot of you. Okay. And with this Death card here, many changes take place. Like I say, some of you will give up old lifestyles, give up your present situation, and I'm kind of getting is that there is a coming together here. There's something new taking off for you, Libra. And at the end of the day, there's a reconciliation here. All right. This is probably something you've been wishing for. You're certainly reconciling the difference between you and somebody. You're reconciling yourself with the past. Okay, there could be a parental influence here as well, either on your side or on the person you're dealing with. I'm getting for some of you, it's reconciling with your parents. Okay, in some way, not all of you, but there's a reconciliation going on there. You know, and with this, I'm kind of getting you going forward, leading a very different lifestyle to what you've been leading. And, you know, it's kind of like letting go of old habits, letting go of old lifestyles. Okay, because there's a lot of changes in the wind here. I'm getting you talking to somebody on a very practical level, okay, about the future and assessing a way forward. What I'm seeing here is, Libra, it's you know, with a bit of effort, it could well come good for you, but the onus is still on a major decision. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm kind of getting you're going to be the one that makes the decision. Thanks very much for watching.